The views and opinions heard on PS You Got This are being expressed by the hosts and guests, yet does not necessarily reflect everyone's thoughts, ideas, and opinions. Any content provided by our hosts and/or guests are of their opinion and are not intended to offend any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual or anyone or anything. The content and discussion in this podcast will necessarily engage with topics, news, current events, and things we choose to talk about every week. If you feel offended or triggered by our opinions, let us know why and we can have a conversation. Thank you. Enjoy.
Oh, well, let's get started up real quick.
Hi.
Oh, it is Sunday evening, PS Universe. We took last week off because it was a major holiday, celebrating Memorial Day. All the fallen soldiers, our live soldiers, everybody put a sacrifice together to make sure that y'all got the PS Universe for free. Because freedom ain't free in America, but we love our freedom, though. But PS Universe, JD's not with us right now. We got me and Gaseous Clay, but he might pop in later. But until then, what's going on there, brother?
Oh, not much. I got a new camera on the way tomorrow.
You got a new camera, dude. You got a phone with like 20 cameras on there.
No,
how you got a new camera coming?
An actual video camera, low budget. Cost me $85 on Amazon.
Okay. Now, does it have a microphone built in, or you got to buy an external microphone?
And the external microphone comes with all of that.
Does it come with a microphone, or you got to buy one?
It comes. That's why I said it comes with the microphone.
No, built-in microphones are different than external, though.
It's actually external. Like the whole thing is actually external.
Okay, so there's actually a boom microphone on there.
Yeah. It's connected right to the camera.
Okay, yeah, because I know sometimes the video cameras only have the microphones built into the side and don't pick up good audio.
It's actual.
Yeah, you need a good directional.
The only thing with that is that it has digital versus optical zoom. Has 18 times digital zoom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mess around with video cameras that much anymore. I mean, cell phones do pretty much everything you can do nowadays. So to get a video camera, I mean, to me it just seems obsolete, because the phones they got out nowadays, they do bang up jobs, and they got little equipment you can hook up on it. I've seen this one thing. It's a tripod that you mount your camera or your phone onto, and it actually has a microphone on top of that. So it's like a little mini setup, whatever and shit.
This one, it has all of that. My phone does a bang up job, but the only thing about it is, like, if I get rid of some of the shit on it, I'll be able to have longer video. But I only did it because of the fact of, my battery runs out so quick, I'm gonna get like an hour video on my phone versus if I had an actual video camera, I could get up to 3 hours of video.
How you only got an hour battery like it's a brand new phone?
No, like, if I shoot video, yeah, but if I'm using it for other stuff, it'll last all day.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess my problem is I really don't use my phone. I just look at it in the mornings and it lays around and shit. I look up stuff, but so like last night I went to bed, my phone was at 43%. I put it on the charger this morning. It's at 60 right now, but I won't charge my phone tonight at all. I'll put it on the charger before I go to bed, but I don't sit there. My phone does not sit on the charger. I just let it run regular because my phone is not attached to my hand, but that's just me. I mean, I understand people have these, common interest of got to be on the phone all the time. I get it. But yeah, it's just amazing that you get a brand new, that Galaxy 8000 party all the time, and it's got 20 cameras on there, but it only has 1 hour of battery life. I'm like, shit. And no phone jack, no head jack.
Longer than an hour, because when I shoot video, that's what drains the battery.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
How long are you shooting your videos for?
Like, I shoot a video, okay, so if you go on my YouTube channel, I got a video that's like close to an hour.
Oh, okay, that'll do it. Yeah, do it. I thought you meant like 5-10 minute videos. I'm like, what kind of videos are you shooting, man? Even porn's not that damn long.
Video, because I got one video where I filmed part of my trip going to Lexington. That was 54 minutes. It died out after that. I got another video on there that's like 50 minutes. My phone died out after that.
I got you. Yeah, I was just like, damn, even porn's not that damn long.
Yeah.
So now the video camera you got coming, what kind of battery life is it gonna have though?
I get 1.5 hour batteries, so I should shoot up to 3 hours of video.
Okay. And you're gonna be doing what the travel stuff with the buses and the trains?
buses and trains, probably some walking videos. You know, just to build my YouTube channel, which by the way, I'm north of 130 subscribers now.
Nice, nice, awesome, good job. Oh, so now before we got on the air, me and Rob was talking about this price gouging for cars out there in certain states, and it turns out that he's basically there's still newer models. They're like 2020 cars, and they're charging double and triple the price, and now they're being sanctioned on that. So what was up with that?
Okay, so the sanction is okay. So if you watch the YouTube video, because I watched the whole YouTube video, and the guy is by a dude named Brink of Speed. Okay,
All right.
and he's saying pretty much what these dealerships are doing. He said, "Wow, it's the dealership's legal right to actually price gouge." They're saying that the automakers like Fiat Chrysler and GM are getting sick and tired of that, and they're saying now, if you continually price gouge our cars, we're not going to give you any more allocations of the next incoming vehicle until you sell the one that you already got.
And they're trying to sell the ones they already got at a double price. Yeah, like I said, I can't imagine anybody going to a car lot trying to buy a car, and the car lot goes, "Well, this car is $80,000." I'd be like, fuck you, I gotta go, bye."
Right. And that's the problem they're having. Like they got like these, like I mentioned, like I'm gonna say like certain high end vehicles, like I mentioned Ford Shelby GT500 or the new Challenger Hellcat or Hellcat Red Eyes or the new Audi that came out, like the first ever US spec RS6 Avant. You probably got dealerships that sell trying to double their money on that, and people ain't wanting to buy.
Oh no, ain't nobody gonna want to buy it. If the price comes out, the car come out, say 70 grand, off the lot. But if they're gonna charge $140,000, yeah, ain't nobody gonna buy that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And if somebody does, I feel sorry for you because you can go somewhere else with same car for cheaper.
Yeah, that's what these auto manufacturers are saying. They're like, if you keep doing it, nobody's gonna want to buy our cars. We want people to buy our cars.
Right.
I mean,
So yeah, I see where you're going there because basically the car lots are getting the cars from the manufacturers and taking the cars and trying to, double the price, but ain't nobody gonna buy the car, so they're not gonna make their money off the shit,
Yeah, they want to make their money. I mean, they're already getting it at manufacturer suggested retail price before taxes and add-ons.
Right, right.
Which taxes and add-ons, that I can understand that,
Yeah,
because
that's the car lot fees.
yeah, and that's taxes, whatever percentage of your taxes in the state that you buying the car in, and then whatever packages like add-ons, like with the Ford Shelby GT500, the Recaro seats, the computer nannies, like your digital radio, your stereo system,
your backup and built-in Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, the Ford My3, all of that. Those are add-ons.
Right. No, I get all. Like I said, I know I've done enough studying on car lots and know how they work because brand new car, basically, you can get a brand new car for $40,000. Even a BMW. Now they don't have nothing in there except the car and the engine and the seats, But if you want to get the add-ons, the extra luxuries and all that, yeah, that's when the prices start going up. But that's for like any product, really, though. I mean, you can buy a basic product. Do what?
That's what I was getting at. That's understandable. All of that, your add-ons. But when you're doing your add-ons plus you're gouging the price, that's what we're having a problem with.
Oh yeah, because ain't nobody gonna buy that shit, and the car manufacturers are mad about it. I totally get it. I totally get it. Oh,
they have these MSRPs there for.
But see now,
some automakers, I don't know how they charge destination fees too. They charge about $1,000
destination fee to get the car to the car lot.
Yeah,
but the car's already on the car lot. But I get you're gonna charge me because you had to deliver it to you. Let me buy that car right there, that's sitting right there in front of me. Well, that's $1,000 extra because we got a delivery fee. Delivery what? It's sitting right there in front of me. Ain't shit getting delivered.
I don't know what I mean by destination fees, like feeling like they gotta build it somewhere else other than here in the United States.
I know. No, I get that idea, but I'm saying if I go to a car lot and I see a car sitting right in front of me, there ain't no way I'm paying a delivery fee. No way. You had it delivered because you want to sell this car. Now I'm going to buy this car. I'm not going to pay a delivery fee. This ain't Uber Eats, man. This ain't Grubhub. The fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
You want a delivery fee? Bring it to my house. You want to pay us $1,000? Bring it to my house. Drop it
Like,
off.
oh, also, let's talk. We're on the whole subject of dealerships. Let's
All
talk
right.
about shady dealerships.
Who?
Okay, shady dealerships.
Oh, we've been talking about shady dealership, but go ahead. What you got?
Okay, let's talk about my buddy. Well, not well, my favorite YouTuber, Speed Phenom, who bought a $250,000 lemon, a $250,000 lemon, McLaren 600 LT. They didn't
Wow.
tell him that they had anything wrong with it. They said that, but when he found out that he had something wrong with it, like his whole frunk had bottomed out because somebody had done something stupid with it and caused the front end to bottom out, and he didn't know it
Now,
until later on. And they said
now,
they took some zip ties to bolt on the whole piece of the front, including the front bumper.
all right. Well, now let me ask you this, because I'm just out of curiosity. If I'm going to go buy a $120,000 car, I'm going to make sure I got full coverage insurance, full coverage warranty, full coverage guarantee. I mean, full coverage everything. So why did he not get that full coverage?
He didn't know about it until later on when he was about
No, no,
halfway.
no, no, no. But I'm saying in general, you're gonna go buy a $120,000 car. You're going to get the full warranty
Yep.
just in case. Yeah, I understand things can break down later on. You don't know about them, but just in case.
Yeah, I don't remember if he did or if he didn't. I mean, I think what he said he had saved up, like he sold like all four of his Shelbys that he had, and just to get this car, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but still, though, I mean, I just like I say, it's just me. I have that mindset where I'm going to go buy like okay, if I go to Walmart and I say I buy electronic device for $100. Now I might get the 2-year warranty or for like $30 whatever. I might not get it because the device is going to last me about a year anyway. But if I'm going to spend $120,000 on anything, I'm going to make sure it's covered by somebody. That's
Right.
just me. That's just me.
Right, but he went through
Uh,
a whole rigmarole with that dealership after that.
oh, I bet. I bet. I bet they did all kind of shit to try to get his car fixed.
Yep.
And I can't add that. And I'm just sitting in my head. I'm thinking in my head. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, JD's trying to call us, so let's get him in.
All right.
See, when I tell people that, hey, we're on, it means we'll call you in. Is he coming in? JD,
Right.
you can't call us while we're on the air.
Well, I didn't know y'all was
I
on
think
the
he's in.
air. Nobody told me.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Hold on, hold
ain't
on,
get up at 6:20, bro. And it's about
uh,
almost 7:30.
hold on.
Oh, I fell
JD,
asleep.
hold on. It says
Sorry.
JD. Rob and I are on Skype. Let us know when you are ready.
Well, I didn't see that part.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
Anyway,
we were
so how's
already.
your evening going, JD? You get a nice
Hey, what's
rest, my
going on?
princess? No, I'm kidding.
Are we recording now?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well,
we actually been recording for 15 minutes now.
So,
I'm better late than
let's
never.
talk about price gouging.
Right. Yeah, talking about cars and everything like that. Now they trying to charge extra for cars, and we get an idea about this guy who bought a McLaren for $120,000 and it had zip ties on it. I'm like, what? What kind of redneck shit is that?
Right.
Well,
Got
they
some
sold
duct
chicken
tape.
McNugget shaped like a video game character for $1,000.
Yeah, see, that's why now that's when people don't have the money to spend. They have money to spend it on dumb shit. But if you're gonna
Yeah,
buy
we're in the
any
wrong
product,
business.
yeah, if you're gonna buy any product for over $100,000, you make sure that shit is covered. I don't care what it is. I
Right.
bought I bought a toenail off of Shakira's fucking left foot, her pinky toe. I'm making sure that shit is covered.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's with anything. Also, um, what we were talking about that if anybody with a license wants to buy a vehicle, you go to a dealership and they try to charge you double the price. Do not buy because that's their way of trying to take you for a ride.
Right. I mean, you can look at the Kelly Blue Book, and that's the basic car Bible in the world, and they'll show you what the price of that car is worth. Brand new, no flaws, whatever. So yeah, you
I'll be
can look
right
up
back.
Kelly Blue Book. All right.
Okay.
You can look up Kelly Blue Book.
Right.
Kelly Blue Book will tell you the exact price of what a car is worth. And so you can't tell me that Kelly Blue Book is going to say this right here and you're going to charge me triple. I'm going somewhere else. Thank you.
Right. Get this. I also found a car dealership while I was thinking about that right here in Louisville. I forget what they were called, but they're saying they're using tactics to whatever bullying people into buying new cars.
How do you bully someone? You don't buy a car, you're going to be a pussy. All right, I'm a pussy then. I ain't going to buy a car then. Motherfucker, you.
Right. I mean, and these people actually fell for it. I've seen like several 1-star ratings on this dealership. I have to pull it up, but well, I can't leave the thing. Dang it.
Yeah, I'd be curious to how they're actually intimidating somebody to buy a car. Because if I'm going to go buy a car or any product or any product, yeah, if I'm going to go buy any product, no one's going to make me buy it if I don't want it. Now they might try to sell it to me, sweet talk, give me all the, the showroom celebrations and the fireworks and all that shit. But if I don't want to buy it, I'm not going to buy it. You cannot tell me someone has bullied somebody into buying a car. No.
Yeah.
Intimidation, maybe. I don't know about bullying. Yeah, there ain't. How can anybody in right mind go to a car lot and let the dealer bully them? If you don't buy this car, you're a bitch.
And get this. Somebody said they actually had the actual person, a salesman, took their car keys from them that they had to their original car and forced them into buying a car that they did not want.
No, that's when you go to the manager, chain of command, and the manager won't do anything like that. You go to the police. There's always a chain of command. No, there's no way I'm going to go to a car lot and hand the dude my keys, and he going to I ain't going to give you your keys back unless you buy a new car. No, either he's going to get knocked the fuck out, or I'm going to call the manager, and I'm going to get the law enforcement involved. But somebody going to give me my keys back.
Right.
Yeah, I can't imagine someone like that being like that and getting away with it.
Back to what we were talking about last week about people being, well, not last week, but the week before, but people being fucked over.
Yeah.
It's always the way.
Into that.
Oh no, I mean, same thing. I've been screwed over on deals, but that's because I sometimes make bad judgment calls. But at the same time, like I said, any product. Okay, like if I was to go to Verizon or AT&T to the cell phone place, and I take my old phone in there, and they take my old phone and says, "Well, we're not gonna give you your phone back until you buy a new one." Somebody get knocked the fuck out. Right. It's just that simple. Or I'm gonna try to be cordial about it. Be like, listen, you're gonna give me my phone back. You're going to talk to the manager. Manager won't know anything about it. We're going to call law enforcement. They won't know anything about it. Somebody get knocked the fuck out. Because that's not right. I mean,
Right.
Definitely, bullshit.
Right.
Now, if you go to a drug dealer and he takes away your fucking marijuana pipe and makes you buy a new one, you can't do nothing about that because can't get law enforcement involved. There ain't no managers, but somebody get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, because of the fact that then you're dealing with some other legal issues.
Right. But in general, though.
With the weed bong, and what was you? But then again, you got some states, like I know here in Louisville, they won't mess with you for having weed unless it's an ounce or more. Like anything under an ounce, they can't bother you about it.
Right, 28 grams. That's the way it's always been. At least in Florida, 28 grams is like now they'll fuck with you, whatever. They can still take you to jail or whatever and shit like that. But anything under 28 grams is not a felony. It's not a felony. It's a misdemeanor. So most dealers sell 27 gram ounces. Then I'm like, yeah, but you cut me out of that last gram, But that way it keeps it on the point where it's only a misdemeanor.
But then again, you got to look at the dealership. It's trying to do these not dealership, but the dealer, of the said drug. It's trying to do these top 3 things right here. CYA. You know what CYA means?
No, tell me.
Cover your ass.
Huh? Oh, cover yeah. No, like I said, I understand if you want to sell me a 27 ounce, a 27 gram ounce, but it has to be 115, not 120. You're gonna take me a gram off, take some price off also. But yeah, so the idea is if you're only carrying 27 grams, it's not a felony, it's only a misdemeanor. No, I get that.
Right. And that's why try the dealers try to be like CYA because you got these dealers that's running around with pounds and pounds of smack, right?
No, they're now they running around with little baggies and shit. They be,
No, I'm talking about
I know some, yeah, but I know some drug. They carry around a key or so. They think they got game. I got a key of dope. Okay, what you gonna do with that? You're gonna sell it and you're gonna try to buy more. Now these dudes that walk around with trailer trucks, metric tons of dope. There are the dealers. I got a PSA for the PS Universe and for my co-hosting. I just want to throw this out here. It's a friendly piece of advice. If you ever want to find drugs, especially marijuana, all you got to do is go to the convenience store. Look for anybody buying blunt wraps. They either smoking it or they're selling it or they know how to get it. I thought about that shit this morning because I went in to get a pack of cigarettes and a Mountain Dew. And I always see people in there buying blunt wraps, right? And I was thinking, I know where to buy weed at now. I just got to go to the convenience store and whoever buy blunt wraps has somebody with weed. I'm like, boom.
all you got to do is catch that person like, hey, pull them off to the side. Like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Who be selling you?
Well,
you know what I mean?
Now, also, anybody you approach that's in the lifestyle, you can't just approach them like, hey, can I speak to you on the fly? No, you got to speak the language. You got to, walk the walk. You got to talk the talk. Like me, I can talk to anybody about anything. I remember when I lived in Ohio, I was there for about 2 weeks, and I was in the Giant Eagle buying peanut butter cookies and milk and shit. And this dude was walking around, and I had a gator jacket, and he goes, "Oh, you from Florida?" I said, "Yeah." I said, I've been here, about 2 or 3 weeks now. So the only thing about Ohio is ain't nobody got no trees yet. He goes, what you need? So I got my connection right there. I know how to speak to folks because I'm part of that, that society, if you will.
Right.
So yeah, you just can't go to the convenience store and go, hey, excuse me, guy, can I talk to you about something on the slide real quick? He gonna tell you to fuck off. He gonna tell you to fuck off. No,
pretty soon you might be able to because they said the ones that have already legalized it, all that.
Right.
They said the industry is producing jobs. They said it's already starting to produce jobs. It's starting to do a lot better. That industry, the ones that's legalized.
Oh no. I've got some friends in Florida that actually live in Florida, but they have to move to California and Oregon and Washington 7 months out of the year in order to go to the grow farms. They got to cultivate. They got to
on Illinois.
Yeah, so yeah, I know people that actually get into that life. So yeah, there are many jobs in the marijuana industry. It's not, and also you got dispensaries, you got the people that actually ship it, whatever. So yeah, but there are, it's a good, but you got to be a certain kind of person to do that kind of shit. Because if you work like in computers all your life, you're not going to go to a weed farm and try to not say grow, but cultivate or shred it, pick it, whatever. Because now you got no toilets. You got to shit in your hand and wipe it on the walls. You can't bathe. No, I'm just fucking around. I always fuck around with hippies and shit being dirty and everything. I know they take baths. I know they take baths once a year maybe, but I know they take baths.
Red, I don't see the harm in it. Why don't they go ahead and legalize it all over? Because, it's no more different than, say, you drinking a beer. Or it's no more different than you smoking a cigarette. There's really no effects.
I put it to you like this. I'll give you the prime example I've told everybody for the past half a century. All right. It's not about if the drug is bad or not. It's not about that at all. It's about the money. Now, if the outcome, the scale of selling it legally outweighs the price of the money they can make from confiscation, then they will legalize it. But now think about this though. If you catch somebody, say with 5 pounds of marijuana, you're going to send them to jail. They're going to get court costs, fines, probation, pay restitution. So they're going to get money from that person to, pay for all that shit, like fines and shit. Now, if the price of marijuana sells legally, if they can make more money that way, they'll leave the dealers alone. That's the whole idea. It ain't the consumer, it's the dealers they actually want. Because in myself, I've been caught many, many times, with a bag here, joint there, kind of shit, whatever. But they want the money. So if they can bust somebody with 5 pounds of dope, either it be heroin, cocaine, marijuana, whatever, stacks of shit, whatever, they're going to make more money off of that confiscation than they will of selling it legally. So if it outweighs it, that's what. So it's not about if it's bad or not. It's about how they're going to make the more money out of it.
If I may add on to this, I feel like, okay, so I'm on the whole marijuana tip. Here's my logic. Okay, so I've heard all the terms, oh, marijuana's a gateway drug. Marijuana fry your brains, like, and then I've seen the commercial saying, this is your
brain.
Normally,
this is your brain on drugs.
On marijuana, on drugs.
Any questions? Right. Now, I remember when I was a kid, I think I was around 12, 13, and they tried to compare one marijuana joint to a pack of cigarettes. Now, when I was about 20 and 25, they changed it to one joint equals a carton of cigarettes. They're trying to say that marijuana can cause lung cancer, emphysema. No, it's not possible. They were just doing it as a marketing scam. But the whole idea is to make people afraid of marijuana so that keeps it illegal. And the way the people make their money off, the government makes the money off of it by confiscating the drugs.
So say something right quick. I was going to say this right quick. Instead of going after people who always have like bukus and bukus of marijuana, we have a whole other pandemic or a whole other epidemic that's out here.
Fentanyl. Fentanyl is fucking cash cow right now, dude.
Cocaine.
No, cocaine. Dude, cocaine is not shit anymore. I promise you this. Fentanyl is the hot ticket right now. Y'all remember like
that's the biggest one.
10 years ago when Oxy was like everywhere? Fentanyl is everywhere now. Fentanyl is like the fucking cash cow in America. Because they make so much money off fentanyl. I'm talking about the bad guys and the good guys. And the line is so fine, you never know who the fuck is good or bad.
Right. They need to start busting more people for those types of cases versus petty ass marijuana cases. Now, JD,
but now, see, now we're on the same subject. The people that are distributing the fentanyl are paying someone to let them distribute it. So they're making money just by letting people pass through or, turn a blind eye or whatever. So they're not going to make money off busting it. They're making money off just letting them go by. That whole deal. Now, if you get the normal person on the street, got a couple of bags of fentanyl, or you got someone, with a little jar or whatever, you can make money off of that, but busting them, whatever. But the big dudes that come through with a truck and trailer full of fentanyl, yeah, they're not getting busted because someone's making money off that shit,
Right. And you know who that someone is making money off of it? The government.
G-O-V, the government.
Well, it's like back in the day when VHSs were around. You used to see, and early DVDs, you used to see these advertisements that said you wouldn't steal a car, so you shouldn't, pirate a movie or this and that and the other. Remember those little ads, little PSAs?
The big old copyright things and shit like that. I'm like, dude, dubbing a videotape and selling a car is two different things. I go to the video store, rent a movie, take it home, put it in one VCR, and go to my second VCR and put a blank tape in and copy it. That's different than go stealing a fucking car. And yeah, it's still crime, immoral, wrong, whatever, but it's a different thing, dude. It's like,
being caught for pirating movies, and you don't hear about very many lawsuits about people pirating music and pirating movies and whatever else.
They shut Napster down.
Yeah, most of them now they just they just shut down the websites and go on their merry way now.
No, they shut down a website, then they open up another website.
Because you can't really technically kill it out because you kill one. About 5 or 10 more pop up.
Just like Hydra. You cut the head off one snake, 2 more arises. Yeah. You shut down one person, 2 more are going to pop up. You ain't going to shut down anything on the internet because everybody's doing whatever. Back up.
Have you seen Cruella de Vil yet? The new one?
I got it, but I ain't watching it yet. My lady got a new job now. So like Saturdays and Sundays, she works 7 to 7. Then she'll get like Monday and Tuesday off, so we'll watch movies on those days. But yeah, I'm waiting to watch it.
Well, also I got a product I can recommend to everybody out there. Sonic right now it's Sonic. I don't know what you just said, but anyway,
Wendy's hamburger.
No. Right now at Sonic, they have this thing called a bubble slushy,
Okay.
and it is absolutely amazing. Like the bubbles are green apples, so when you pop them, you get like a burst of green apple in your mouth. It's so good.
Yeah. Okay.
Recommend everybody go out there and at least try it while it's there. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
that's good promotion for personal choice because I'm pretty sure there's somebody in this world who like drinking bubbly, and I don't. But yes,
Oh,
so yeah, I
Well,
mean, so
with
now
Sonic,
are they little beads or
eventually turn it into some form of an alcoholic
no,
beverage.
they're little bubbles. They look like little bubble bead things. You pop them and
so
then
they
you like flavor and
so
the
they're
thing.
sort of like they're like little beads that you pop and you get a little flavor in there.
It's like the boba things, boba kind of things. If
The
you ever heard
what?
of it. It's a coffee thing, coffee term, boba or something. I don't know. I ain't much up on lingo, but anyway.
Okay, go ahead, Diddy.
Wow, I'm just saying I said something already. I'm done.
No,
Okay, all right.
go ahead.
I was gonna say now you know what JD was just talking about, right? With the whole, Sonic with the bubble popper thing. Somebody, alcoholic beverage company gonna pick up on that and try to start making an alcoholic beverage out of that, right?
Never know.
Put a little shot of tequila in there.
Never
Yeah.
know. It's little bit. Never know.
Now I was referring to your video you put up, the Iris video about the Wendy's training video, and I watched it and I was like, he squished all the juice out of the fucking meat. Are you fucking insane?
So
He
did you
took the
find it?
burger, flipped it. He took the burger, flipped it over, and put the spatula. Skeh. I'm like, all the flavor just ran out of the fucking burger, man. What is wrong with y'all?
Well, I found out you can do that on YouTube without getting copyright strikes as long as you use like educational films, work training videos, or public domain films. You can do whatever, pretty much. It's
Oh,
up
I
to
know. I'm just going on the idea that actually was a training video. So the employees at Wendy's were trained to take the burgers and cook them on one side, flip them over, and smash them so all the juice fall out. I'm like, no, don't do that.
Yeah, they used that at the '80s, like training
Oh,
back
I
in.
know. Yeah, you could tell it was the '80s. I watched the video. You can tell that was definitely '80s.
Yeah, Dave Thomas is over here like goldfish and hamburgers. He
Right.
said like mafia kind of thing, like push it. I was like, okay, whatever.
So a little trivia then. Y'all know where Dave Thomas came from?
Mm.
I don't know.
Dave Thomas actually was the co-owner of KFC with Colonel Sanders. But
Really?
instead of doing chicken, he wanted to do burgers, so he left KFC and wanted to do Wendy's stuff. Yeah, Dave Thomas actually was a co-owner of KFC when it first started up.
I didn't know.
That.
I like food. I like food knowledge. I like food trivia. But I'm just a wackadoodle. That's all I am.
What'd you think of
So-
the construction video I did? I mean, you didn't say nothing
Well,
about
no.
it.
Now that's why I found funny because when they brought the coloring book up and he painted it yellow, he's like, "Ain't it red?" And I'm like, "No, JD, it's a fucking yellow forklift. It's always been yellow."
The person that was making it, never mind.
So that's why I said. That's why I put in the
Count.
comments. What is the color of a red fire truck?
Yeah.
I'll say something. I've got something I've been saving back for a while. It happened last month.
All right.
Okay.
You've free money to the folks.
And a certain famous Kentucky Derby trainer now,
Oh, that one guy.
Bob Baffert.
Okay, yeah.
He's banned from racing horses at Churchill Downs for 2 years following several failed drug tests and one of his horses, Medina Spirit. They found 21 picograms of betamethasone in that horse's system. And that horse is
Now,
DQ'd.
but now what I had read though was he was cleared to race in the Preakness though.
Yeah, he was at first until the other drug
Oh, he
test.
was. He won it. He won the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness. I mean, he got popped for the drug thing in the Kentucky Derby and got cleared from that. Then he got tested again for the Preakness, cleared for that, then won that thing right there. So yeah, I know about the thing, but he got cleared for the horse got cleared.
Yeah, well, from what I read, the horse had been disqualified and that he had been
No,
banned.
the horse just raced the Preakness and won it.
Yeah, I get that. It's after the fact,
No, he got popped at Kentucky Derby, and they tested him. They cleared him of that test. Then he got tested right before the Preakness, cleared him that test, won that race, and I ain't heard anything since.
Well, this is the latest news that he had been banned for racing horses at Churchill Downs for 2 years. You know, due to the fact of those failed drug tests about a horse racing commission that's locally here in Louisville. He said that they cannot. He said he cannot come back here no more for 2 years.
And like I said, I got to look that up because, like I said, what I read, because it was during the same time, it was during the time of the Preakness race, and we heard a conversation with somebody else, and I was like, yeah, I heard about the drug getting popped for the drugs, the steroids in Kentucky, but then when I read some stuff about it, they said the horse got passed for that test, and got tested again for the Preakness and won that race, and I ain't heard anything about him getting banned from training or anything like that.
Yeah, this is like recent within the past week. I
know that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about just recently. Me and a friend of mine had a conversation just like about 2 or 3 weeks ago about the same topic. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But like I said, from what I've read, I didn't see anything about him being banned at all. And they said the same thing. He was banned, and I'm like, well, it says here that he was cleared. They're like, well, I don't know. So I don't know all the facts. All I know is what I read, that he was actually cleared.
Okay. Well, I don't know why. I ran across another article that said he got banned.
Well, now think about the media. Think about the media, how it's been for the past, ever but the past year. As soon as you put out a negative story, that's all people read about. They don't read about the redactions or retractions or anything that comes out positive. All they know is, oh, a dude got banned. But if you read the article 2 weeks after that, it found out that he wasn't banned. But no one cares about the after effects. It's always when you put out that straight negative. Oh, look what so-and-so did. They don't care about what happens afterwards. It's only that momentary thing. But like I said, I would have to do more research on that. But like I said, from what I read over the past 2 weeks, he was not banned. The horse passed the charges and all that. Now, it did come out he was fined or whatever, but it turns out that he got cleared for the Kentucky Derby, got cleared, got tested again for the Preakness, got cleared for that, won that race, and so I didn't see anything about him being banned at all. But like I said, it could be the idea that when it first story broke, oh, he's banned, but now he's probably not banned. So I don't know if they changed it. Like I said, I don't follow up on it. I don't think anybody does.
Well, I didn't follow up on it. I just happened to run across it, and I read into it a little bit. I mean, I've known about the failed drug test and all of that, and I think that.
See, you keep saying failed drug test, but I'm trying to let you know that article I read was when they tested them, they cleared them of it though.
Oh well, could be. I don't know. Could be two different wavelengths. I don't know.
Media, right.
Well, so speaking of media,
go ahead.
Speaking of media, if y'all don't mind, I'm going on a different topic. If you're all done, I mean, if you're all not,
yeah. Like I said, it's one of the ones people gotta go look up.
Right. Well, those stimulus videos that pop up on YouTube, like fourth stimulus check, third stimulus check, second stimulus check, etc. I'm talking about those YouTubers that make those videos.
Right.
Well, the news media has been calling out something here lately because they've been popping up with these fourth stimulus checks, which we all know by now the virus is just kind of easing off like normal, tapering off. Well, apparently these YouTubers are making billions from just guessing on the stimulus checks and saying that everybody's getting fourth stimulus when in reality we're not. I mean,
well, here's the reality of it. What the government did was, instead of giving a fourth check to everybody, whatever, they're allowing the local states to give their own stimulus checks out. Now, so if anybody gets a stimulus check, it won't come from the U.S. government. It'll come from your local state. Like I know Florida and California is trying to do one right now. So they're trying to do a stimulus check for Floridians, and they're trying to do one for the Californians. But that ain't got nothing to do with the U.S. government. It's only local government. You know what I'm saying? So there might be a fourth check, but it won't come to everybody, only certain states. So it's up to the state locals to give it out.
Right. Apparently, there was like a petition of 2.2 million people signed it that wanted a fourth stimulus. Whether it goes anywhere or not, we'll see.
No one asked my opinion. I didn't get to sign shit.
I didn't sign nothing. I mean, hey, I got all the money I wanted and needed. I still got money coming in from this I work.
Speaking of that, since you've been vaccinated, you might not have heard, but our governor is doing a lottery drawing for those that have
Oh,
been
Lordy.
fully vaccinated.
Which means nobody will win the money.
And
Man, what a scam.
if
Now, I
nobody
seen,
won't get no.
yeah, I saw. Now I tell you, one of the biggest ones I thought was just ignorant. But I saw one where New York was giving out free burgers and fries. I saw somewhere they're giving out something else. Then I saw one today, and I was like, okay, now you got to stop with the bullshit because that sounds like complete bullshit. There's a certain state, I can't remember where it was, but they're gonna give you a free gun if you get vaccinated. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna give nobody a free gun because they're trying to ban guns.
That'd be West.
Let me say something right quick.
All right.
Somebody, okay, so somebody who I know that's close to me, I'm not gonna mention no names, had put a post out there on Facebook saying, so you're willing to give away free, COVID shots, but yet you can't, give nobody no free cancer treatments or, free whatever else if a person is sick. Where's the logic in that?
Well, now I do. I've heard a lot of those conversations.
Also,
Now, I will say this. I will say this. They're gonna give you free COVID shots because they're just free flu shots. They can't give you cancer treatments because cancer, radiation, chemo, that's expensive stuff. They can't give that away. Now, the COVID vaccine is basically a flu shot. Everybody gets a flu shot every year. Well, people are supposed to get a flu shot every year. So it's the exact same. You can't put that on the same page as cancer. You cannot as kind of treatment because chemo and radiation are the prices are expensive. Now, should they give away free treatment for cancer? I do. I think so, but that's but they're not going to. Giving people free flu shots is that the same thing as giving free cancer treatments?
Yeah,
But I think they should give it away.
They said that Joe Biden was offering to give away free beer, guns, and some other stuff just so somebody will take the vaccine.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I heard. That it was like, ain't nobody going to give away guns to get a free COVID shot when they're trying to take away the guns. That's why I thought it's bullshit right away.
Yeah, I'm on the same level with Rev there. Like, yeah, where's it? What's the catch?
Right.
Have to pull. Like, there's something to that. It's a gimmick.
We're trying our hardest to take away guns. But we're going to give you a free gun if you get the COVID vaccine. No, fuck you. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Right.
So when I heard that, I was like, I ain't even going to bother reading it because right there sounds like bullshit.
What's the catch? Where's the gimmick? Where's the punchline at?
Right.
Oh, the punchline. The punchline is us. We are the punchline. Now, I love conspiracies. Y'all know me. PS Universe, y'all know I love conspiracies. And I heard the best one this morning. And it made me think. Now, I'm not going to buy into it. I'm not going to chase it down the rabbit hole. I'm not going to do anything. But it made a lot of fucking sense. All right. We all know over the past few days about the Fauci emails. Everybody knows about those. Read them on, you read them on whatever. I've got a lot of news sources, so I've been hearing a lot about the emails. But it turns out that, of course, American tax dollars were funded, gain of function research in the Wuhan lab. So the theory is, did we inadvertently pay for a biological weapon in China? And I was like, holy shit. But I don't want anybody to lose their mind.
That's a good
I ain't
question.
gonna let anybody lose their mind.
Somebody
gonna go take that shit to the extreme. But it is a very good question. Did American tax dollars inadvertently pay for a bio weapon? It's a very good question. Very good question. That's all it is. I don't want anybody to go spend their whole life searching the answer and shit because they ain't gonna tell you the truth anyway. But that is a very good question. Did we inadvertently pay for a bio weapon? Coming from our money,
Yeah, that is, yeah.
It's just a good question. It's a good question.
Yeah, I want to hear
stupid. My next thing is, if we inadvertently did that,
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
I think we all got shut off. I think the government shut us
sorry
down.
about that. Okay, no, not back now.
Stupid.
They phone calls, I'll tell a certain person that I'm doing something, and that person still calls anyway.
Keep that pip hand strong.
If y'all want to hear something stupid,
all right.
Honestly, the stupidest rumor that I've heard about this vaccine thing, and I had to go debunk it myself right in front of my parents because they were talking about you get magnetized from the vaccine. Well, the second the day that I got the second shot, right? I come home.
Right.
I put a magnet up to my arm. I said, look, magnet's here. Watch this. It fell right off. I ain't magnetized. Debunked.
Hold on. So let back up real quick. Was there actually a theory that they put metal into COVID shots?
People were putting it on Facebook that you could turn into a zombie.
JD's talking about.
Hang on. One at a time. One at a time. Now, I'm asking a question. Is there a thing out there where people are actually saying that they put metal in the COVID shot?
Well, a lady told my brother at his work, she was shopping there. She was just like a casual shopper, and he works, in the store. And she told him, said that her mother, so-and-so, got magnetized when she took the shot. They told so I put the magnet up to my arm. I said, look, magnet fell off. I ain't magnetized. Then I heard that it'll turn you into a zombie. Well, I ain't ate nobody's brains yet. Same.
I was fine. I was fine with people being sterile. Turn into a zombie, that's even better.
Yeah, I heard zombie theory. I'm not gonna say from a certain person. I'm not gonna say who that person that said that was. But JD knows what it is. I'm just not gonna mention no name out of my.
Right.
You know what I mean.
I just get a kick. You're that scared to make a proof.
Right. Yeah. Now, I didn't take it not because I'm scared to take it, because I don't want to. It's because I have my own personal thoughts, my own personal opinions over the whole thing. So I'm not taking it because that's who I am. But I'm not taking it because, they put nanobites in there and they can track you down and now it's got magnets and you can become a zombie. Fuck you. No, I'm not taking it because I don't want to.
Yeah,
I get why people did it. I get why people took it. But for anybody to go around and spread those kind of bullshit right there, that's the kind of conspiracy people I don't like. Same thing with the 5G towers. Remember 2 years ago we had a conversation about the whole 5G towers?
Hey, sorry not to cut you off. Somebody told me that I was going to apply for a free phone, right? This has been about the same time frame, maybe 2-3 years ago, that they're going to shut down all the schools and turn them into FEMA camps, and they put up these 5G towers, and these 5G towers are fire your brain and all that.
That's what I'm saying. 2 years ago, we did a whole show on the 5G technology, the fear technology, the Wi-Fi, telegram. We did a whole show on that 2 years ago. And what do we got right now? Everybody's got 5G. And ain't nobody turning into zombies or flying monkeys with big brains and donkey dicks. So none of that bullshit came through.
And no FEMA camps and all of that.
Right.
For years, long before I started doing this show. But they want to set up FEMA camps. Do you think they would have done it in the same amount of time between? When the first time I heard that? I want to say about 2014, 2015. I heard about FEMA camps. And this is now 6-7 years later.
If there was going to be a FEMA camp, it would have been last year during the whole pandemic time. But I'm saying, do you remember 2 years ago, we had a whole conversation on that whole technology situation, and people were setting 5G towers on fire and shit, trying to bring them down. It's the devil. You're going to go to hell with 5G. It's going to melt your brain and shrink your nuts, and your dick's going to fall off and blah, blah. I mean, they came out with all kinds of bullshit. And now it's like, you got to have 5G. Everybody got 5G with no problem. They walk around 5G, no problem. I was like, see? See? That's hilarious. All right. Now we are running into that time. Y'all got anything else for the folks?
You mean you actually don't have nothing, JD?
Nope.
All right. Now, before we go, though, Rob, you say you had something?
Well, I said
okay. Before we do go, though, I heard this over last weekend. It was I don't know if you know who Ben Carson is.
Yes. The brain surgeon who was turned into a housing developer.
Do what?
The brain surgeon who was turned into the housing and urban development secretary or something like that.
Okay, well, you know who Ben Carson. Okay, so you know who Ben Carson is. Okay, now he had made a statement and it fucked my mind up. I'm like, holy shit, I didn't think about that. That's fucking awesome. So I'm gonna throw this out here for everybody. The PS Universe, my co-host, everybody. I thought it was very brilliant when he said this. And he left it like this. He goes, everybody, and Rob, you know about the whole boater thing, right?
Yep.
Voter suppression, voter ID is racist, right? So the idea, now here's what he said. He said the idea is people are upset right now and they think it's racist to have to order someone to get a ID to vote. So it's racist. So if someone in the government forces you to do something against your will in order to do something, it's racist. So what about Obamacare? And he left it at that. I was like, holy shit. Obamacare made people get insurance, even if they didn't have the fucking money. And if you didn't have insurance, you got fined for it. So our government
I never signed up for it, so I did get fined for it, so I'm good.
No, but I'm saying, but our government told us you have to have Obamacare, have to have it. If you don't, we're going to fine you for it. We're going to charge you for it if you don't have it. So the government was forcing people, and I'm talking about everybody, including the black folks, that they had to have insurance, but yet that wasn't racist. And I was like, damn, that was fucking. I was like, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Somebody put some dark glasses on him and call it a mic drop.
Right. I was like, man, that's brilliant. I was like, he said Obamacare, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. Because that's what I mean. Right. I remember how bad it was because everybody I talked to when Obamacare hit, they were upset because they either couldn't afford insurance or they couldn't, whatever, and they were being fined for it. So our U.S. government told the U.S. citizens, you have to have insurance or we're going to fine you. But yet that wasn't racist. And I'm like, that's the exact same that's going on right now. Our government says you have to have this to do that. If not, you can't do that. But yet it's racist. So yeah, I was like, damn, that was brilliant. I appreciate that.
Let me say something on that. Okay. So, all right. It ain't the fact that I think that having a voter ID is racist. I don't think that.
No, but I've heard people say it. I've heard people say it though.
My thing with the situation is this. Now, somebody state to try to pass a bill to where if you're not going to physically be at the polling location, you have to mail in your ID, your social, and whatever else just to get a mail-in ballot. No,
I've never heard of that in my entire life.
That they need. If I'm not going to physically be at the polling place on election day, and I'm requesting a mail-in ballot, why would I need to show that?
No. Ballot thing? It wasn't bad.
No, like I said, but I have never heard anybody have to send in their ID and Social Security card. They have you on file. All you gotta do is match it up. Now, one thing I did hear. Oh man, you just had me.
Florida, one of them tried it.
Hold on. You just had me on. Damn it, my brain just skipped on me because I had another one of those things, and it was awesome. Fuck. Had something to do with Stacey Abrams. She made her ass at herself in one of the committee hearings. And the idea is she tried to tell everybody, and I'll bet y'all know because since I live here in Georgia, I know Georgia politics because that's a big topic wherever I go. All right. Stacey Abrams says that Georgia does not offer paid time off to go vote. No, they don't. But they do offer excused absences. So you can take the day off. You can take the day off of work to go vote, and you won't get penalized for taking the day off. Now, you won't get paid for it, but still, you get to take the day off and go vote. So yeah, she tried to make it sound like Georgia does not offer paid off to go vote. Okay, why should they pay you to not go to work? If you're going to go vote, that's your personal right, your personal privilege. Why should they pay you?
It's your prerogative.
Right, but she made it sound. Go ahead.
My interest on that. You talking about people getting paid not to work? I just had a whole conversation with my Lyft driver on my way to my job here last week, right?
Right.
He's talking about that. You got people getting $300 to upwards $600 a week, and they ain't laying around. They ain't doing jack shit.
Not in Florida. They gotta go to work, motherfucker.
Yeah, there's other states that's doing that too. Like now, I seen an article.
It's time to go back to work. It's time to go back.
I saw an article that came out of Michigan that said that in order to continue unemployment, you must at least apply for 5 jobs a week. I'm like, yeah, it's about time to start cracking down on them motherfuckers.
Right. All right. Universe. That's a good opinion topic for next week.
You take my unemployment. No, you're not, bitch. You gotta go back to work.
But yeah,
That
yeah,
work-
that is a really good topic for next week. But yeah, we have passed that time. But I am glad we back on. We had, like I said, we took last weekend off, celebrate Memorial Day for our fallen soldiers, our live soldiers, anybody who fought for the freedom of America. We appreciate y'all. But we're gonna get out of here. Y'all say good night to the
Sorry
folks.
for being tardy.
Huh?
Sorry for me being tardy.
Huh?
Huh?
Hello?
Yeah, I said sorry for me being tardy.
Oh, okay. I don't feel tardy. Hey, y'all say goodbye. Let's get out of here.
All right, we love y'all. Peace.